Hey, I'm Matt Powell, Environmental Manager with the City of Bowling Green, and today I'm here with
Andrea Strange, Public Outreach Coordinator for Warren County Stormwater. We're so excited to be virtually celebrating Earth Week with you guys since we can't be out in the community celebrating.
Today we're talking to you from the Bypass Cave location. Bypass Cave is roughly 1,250 feet worth of traversable cave that's situated very near downtown Bowling Green and gets a lot of urban runoff. That's kind of an issue for us because urban runoff carries a lot of pollutants from impervious surfaces, everything from oil and grease to
pet waste,
litter and trash,
fertilizers,
all kinds of crazy stuff. So what we want to do is to show you guys a little bit about how a cave like that gets impacted and what that connection looks like. For this particular cave, roughly 15 years ago, the City of Bowling Green identified what a tremendous impact that this local area was having on the quality of the water that goes through this cave, and we decided to take a few steps to address those issues. The first step that we took was the installation of a water quality unit. This particular water quality unit is a crystal stream. It works off of hydrodynamic separation, which means the water that comes into this unit is passed through and over a series of baffle walls. The water's slowed down, and then gravity will pull out the large heavy particles, and then there's some baskets at the top to catch trash. So let's take a look inside. Alright, so as you can see, when water flows into this unit from back on that side, it's going to have to make its way through a series of aluminum panels that are designed to cause some of the dirtier water to fall out. You can even come back and look over here towards the area where the water is actually going to leave this unit and travel on into the cave stream, and see that the farther we come, the more of these panels we cross over, the less trash and waste we've got. So we've got a little bit of the cleaner water that moves on down to the cave system. Occasionally what will have to happen is the city brings a vac truck over to this area and we suck all of this accumulated debris out of this system so that it never gets a chance to enter the cave system. Now this particular system though is two parts. The hydrodynamic separator is the first part, and then behind me is the second part. We'll move down there and I'll show you a little closer. The second part of this system, after passing through the hydrodynamic separator, is an open top swirl chamber. This chamber has 1, 2, 3 inlets where stormwater runs in, and it's caused to flow in a giant circle, which causes sediment to fall out in the middle of that swirl area. And then as it completely fills up, it goes over that wall and down into the cave system. We'll show you the mouth of the cave in a second. Now this unit's absolutely ready for some maintenance. You can see how much gravel and grit that's been captured over the course of the last several months since the last time we cleaned this system. Finally, after passing through the hydrodynamic separator, then the open top swirl chamber, the water is released through this pipe or over the top of this wall down into the cave mouth proper. Bypass Cave's got about another 1,250 feet from this point worth of max passage, and from there we know that the water is going to come out at what we call the Lost River Rise, which is the same place that the water from Lost River Cave comes out. So probably Bypass Cave and Lost River Cave are connected somewhere underground in a place that we haven't been able to map yet. Now, all of this is what we call end-of-pipe treatment. We've done everything that we can do to get the pollutants out of the stormwater before it goes into the cave, all the way at the very end. But that's the least effective way to keep our stormwater clean. Andrea, is there a better way to keep this stuff out of the stormwater?
There are lots of great ways that you can protect your stormwater before it ever reaches our caves and streams. Pick up after your pet when he goes to the bathroom. Make sure your car is in good repair and there are no oil leaks. Pick up litter when you see it, or better yet, don't litter at all.
Hey, and one last thing, just because I know everybody's going to be super curious. If you want to see the inside of the entrance of Bypass Cave, this is what it looks like. Lots of trash that actually made it through our system and plenty of sediment buildup. We're not going to go in there today because I'm not wearing all of the appropriate protective equipment, but there's a little bit of a peek of where your stormwater in Bowling Green is going to wind up. So let's do everything that we can to make sure that when it gets down here, it's as clean as it possibly can be. Thanks, and have a great day.